thinking too much and being like in your mind, what do you do on a daily
Good
basis?
question. Good question. Well, there are several things that I do. First of all, cold showers. Not the answer that you would like to hear, but it brings you back in right now because you're not used to it. Most of the people are not used to it. It brings you back into your body. It shuts down the mind. So it's a very good practice to bring you back. Um, the other things that I do is go for walks, go for long walks, and I journal a lot, and then I write down what is going on. And also, what I recently discovered, I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's called Gene Keys, and you should check it out. It's incredible. It shows you and I don't think if you've ever heard about human design, but human design is yeah,
Yeah.
for me, it's like mind blowing, but like where human design is based on astrology and like
Mm-hmm.
saying you are designed to be in a specific person and it's like more fixed. Gene Key shows you what your purpose is in life and what you have to learn and what keeps you healthy, and it's so accurate. So what was for me, what came out of it is that what I have to learn in life is to stay committed, and it
Mm-hmm.
was so accurate because when I come up with something, I said, okay, I'll go for it. I do it. But you will only receive success or anything if you keep committed to showing up and putting effort in it. But because I'm living this free life and basically everything is possible, tomorrow I can be here, tomorrow, the next day I can be there. Like my mind is coming up with situations constantly and I couldn't find peace with that. So it brought me out of the now constantly. So what I'm now doing is when I notice this, is that I say, I trust my decision. I trust my decision. And it brings me back. Like, okay, this decision, what I made, is I made this because I felt it. And there's no need to think of another possibility or another journey or another path or another place because I'm here, I'm now, and I'm in this place because I made this decision. And I think that is very important to have this kind of like maybe a sentence or a situation or a word that brings you back like
Like a mantra.
I'm here, and like a mantra. So as soon as you notice
Yeah.
like I'm drifting off, that you're going back. And this sentence is really helping me with that. Yes. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
because it's also easy to say when I notice that my mind is overrunning, I go meditate. No, like when my mind is running and I go for meditation, I cannot meditate. I don't know how people can do that. That doesn't. I first need to get rid of all these thoughts. I need to organize it a little bit. Otherwise, I'm not. I can't find still. I can't find stillness. Then I don't know how that is for you.
What do you mean?
Well,
But I
can you
just want to
find?
segue.
Yeah, tell
What's
me.
your human design?
Yeah, my a projector.
Oh, you're a projector. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes. You?
Because I'm a generator.
Uh
So
huh.
it's so cool like how to whenever you feel you know already what are the things that catches your energy, or yeah, you'll just follow it.
Yes.
And yeah,
Yeah.
it's
For
amazing.
me, it's so different. And for me, it clarified so much. When I found out that I was a projector, I could not stop reading about it. I read 3 books in 3 weeks because it was so, we live in a society, we live in a world where we've been told to just go for it, do it. And that's not true for so many people. Like for generators, also not true. This thing is go out and do it. It's only for manifestors because they are here in the world to build new things. Generators are here to work. Projectors are more to guide people, to gather, to coach people and to show their guidance and their knowledge, but only when we've been invited. So for instance, with our business, what we are doing, for me, it was draining to have conversations with people who are willing to make a change, but not really, and that I had to search for them and I had to make advertisement or anything. And it costed me so much energy. And now I understand why. I just need to be visible. I just need to share and be me as who I am. And then people will find me who are ready for make this change. And then I am more than willing to share the knowledge and to help them get out of the life that they are living right now, and to make this change, you know? Because I would love to be available for everybody, but for me and my energy, that's not what works. So now I'm changing my way of life and looking at life and approaching people as in, like, okay, do they invite me? Are they open? Are they willing? And if that is a yes, okay, come and join me. I'm here for you. And then I'm a complete 400 yes, and it gives me way more peace of mind. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yes.
beautiful. That's so beautiful. I think I still need to read more about generator because I just know like a little piece of it. And this is
Mm,
something like about me because if I figure out like, all right, human design, this will help you. Okay, astrology chart. Okay, can you go there instead of diving deep? So I'm like, okay,
yeah.
this and that. But I think that's
Mm.
also part of my design as a spirit in this human body.
It's so interesting. We are all designed in different ways, and at least if you know, like for a generator, if you are looking into human design, the most important thing is that you read about your strategy and about your authority.
Hmm.
Those two are the basic design
Strategy and authority.
strategy. Yeah, because the strategy is the way that you move through life, and your authority is the way that you make decisions. So for a lot of people, you have different ways to make decisions in life. And for me, it's like what I said for strategy. Strategy is first, have I been invited to a place?
Hmm.
Yes, okay, let's go. And a no, okay, then it's not for me. Yes, okay, what is my inner authority saying to me? And my authority is just something that is there for 3% in for people in the world. So it's like super small. But I need to hear myself talk. So I need to express myself and hear if I'm excited. So does my voice go higher or does it go lower? And that means that I need to have somebody where I can share my voice with. So now I have a friend of mine, and I explain to her the principle of human design, and I say I just need to hear myself talking. So don't give me any advice, because if people give me advice, it goes into my mind already, and it makes it difficult for me to make a right decision. So I say I just need to hear myself talk, and that was really beneficial for me, because looking back on decisions that I made, uh, I there were decisions that were made by mind, which were totally out of my
Mm.
line, and they made me feel uncomfortable, and I didn't work out that well, and I think I could have avoided it. So now I'm, well, avoiding is not the right word, because it made me grow a lot. But if I want to stand up for myself and live in my power and live on my path, then this is going to help me way more. So if you are a generator, it is really beneficial for you to dive into it and read about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I will be. And also the other
Yeah.
one, the Genki. Genki?
Jenki? And Gene keys. Gene keys,
A
yes.
Genki.
Yes, yeah, gene key. I will write it underneath this post so other people can find it up also. Because what was really interesting for me in there is that it shows you what your purpose is in life. And so many people, including me, are like, what is my purpose? Why am I here? What am I doing here? I don't know. Like you want to bring something in this world, especially when you're on the path that we are, because we see what is going on around us in the world, and you don't know where to start. So, and you feel powerless sometimes. At least for me, it's like, where can I put my gifts, and where can I share my knowledge? Where can I share and make a little bit of a change? So this gene key, and always said, I can't teach yoga, I can't teach this, I'm not an expert in this, like, what is it? And then Gene Keys showed me, it was written there, it's like, your purpose in life is just to be you. And first I thought, fuck, this is such a lame answer, yeah. But it's the same as with projectors. because they also just need to be you. So now I find more peace in that, and I think, okay, yeah, I'll just do me, and I'm not going to hide myself anymore, because that's an important part about being yourself and authentically you, and to what we talked about earlier is to call in your soul family, call in the people that can help you further, is to just stand and be authentic, be you, and get rid of all the drama, get out of all the expectations from others, and yeah, that gives me a lot of peace. So
Yeah,
maybe
that's
I'm
super
curious what your
powerful.
purpose is. Yeah,
Let's see. Are you following Feel Good Life? He's like a
feel
spiritual
good.
teacher. Feel Good Life.
No, no,
No, because he's
no.
a like a channeler, a spiritual teacher, and everything like that. And he mentioned like, don't keep on looking for your purpose because you are your purpose. You are the purpose. You just need to be you.
Beautiful.
But that would be pretty exciting to check that gene key because sometimes we are
Yeah.
different, right? Yeah, we are totally different, built to be to be different, to do this and that. There's something like in us that enlightens the world in our own way, healers, visionaries, this kind of different archetypes. So we just also need to really in touch into that core part of us,
Yeah.
because for us to be us, we need to know us. Like, all right, I'm
Yes.
here to heal. Okay, I'm here like a visionary, like a teacher. Okay, I'm here to nurture. Okay, and here, so that would be really exciting to know. Like, oh,
Mm.
going back to our core type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, I will check it out. Yeah, but it's so important to stay true to ourselves and like, okay, what am I feeling? What do I want to bring into this world? And not to compare with other people, because we're all unique beings. And what is true for you doesn't automatically work for me, and vice
That's true.
versa. But we've been raised in a world where we need to have the same energy. We need to make a lot of money. We need to make this. We need to add value. Well, what is right for you is not for the other. So I think we need to go back to our inner world and keep on checking if a situation comes along, and check in, how do I feel with this? Is this something that makes me happy? Because that is the most ultimate goal, in life, that you just be happy. And yeah, sometimes it makes me sad also to see people who are doing jobs or go through life just on the automatic pilot, and like this saying that they say is, yeah, he died at 80 physically, but he already died earlier in his 30s, and that's horrible because it's unnecessary, but it's a thing that we think is like normal. But when you start to open their eyes and start living a life that is true to you, wow, it's incredible, the things that are happening. Yeah.
That is true. Yeah.
Mm.
What I also realize is that most of us are pushed into a path where we are not so aligned, and then it will kill our soul. But I
Yeah.
would love to, I mean, I have connected also to some people who were still working in the 9 to 5 job, but they are so
Hmm.
aligned to it, so they're happy. So it shouldn't
Yeah.
be like, okay, be on this path because this will bring you a lot of money, and bring on this path because this is blah blah blah. So we should have like our own navigating system
Yes.
for ourselves and for our life, right? So that
Yeah.
should be people should know about that,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
going back to self and this.
And it's so beautiful that you say this, because if people are happy in 9 to 5, please stay in it. Because it's also not for everybody. It's for me, it would not be something like that. But for other people, they're like, oh my God, travel? No, I don't want to do that. But if it's out of fear, you have to keep on checking with yourself. Is it fear, or do you really like it? There's a difference in there. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm
Really
having
nice.
fun with this talk.
Yes, me too. And it goes, yeah, we can talk for hours, I think. I don't know if there are any
Yeah,
questions, by the way, because if there are questions, I would be happy to ask. I always like that if there are questions. I really like
yeah.
answering questions from people. Hmm. Hey, but how is it going with you and Enegic?
Well, we're doing. I'm not yet moving the business forward because right now
Hmm.
I'm also trying to create something for myself. I mean, Enagic is still there, but I
Yeah.
still have contact with my team, and I have like few people, new people, not few, like one or two people who's really interested. So I'm still trying to make them really be clear with what they want in life, if they wanted to start it, because basically I'm not here to convince anyone, Melissa. I know what
Mm.
the company could bring us, and the
Yes.
movement and the vision mission of the company is really amazing. It's just that we really have that money mindset, but it's not our
Yeah.
fault, it's not their fault as well. So I'm just
No,
there to just
exactly.
really guide them, like, yeah, guide them, like, you need to be clear. What do you really want to do in your life? I have here something for you. I'm not here to convince you, but I'm here for you
No,
to see that this opportunity could seal the gap between where you are right now and where you want to go. Because if you wanted to
exactly.
change your life, be out in that unhappy current situation that you have, and you want to change, basically you need to make a change. And if you're
Mm.
going to look for something else, maybe it's not aligned to who you are right now or what your values. But if you tell me that you value freedom, you value environment, health, sustainability, making a change, creating impact,
Yeah.
this kind of really
Yeah.
good stuff, then I already have something for you. So it's
Yes.
either you work on yourself and try to see the bright side, I mean the perspective that I'm trying to show you, or you'll just back off and find another thing. So it's up to you.
Exactly.
That's how it
Yes.
is.
Yes, exactly.
And
And that's
you?
also something I learned. It's like, okay, if I can just share what we are doing, and yeah, if you feel connected to it, please, please join. But if I'm not here to convince anybody, not at all. And I also don't, and not giving me any energy also. So I'm just doing it, and when people are open for it, I'm more than willing to share. Yes.
That's true. I think that's
So,
also the reason why we need to be upfront and be out there. Like, aside from the
yes.
fact that we're sharing our truth, it's also
Uh-huh.
something to let people know that we are part of a big movement to
Yeah,
create an
yeah.
impact.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
to,
that's something that I would
yes.
like to do more again, because I've been ever since I came back from the Netherlands the last time. I've been when was it? Last September, and I really went like through so many different things, and yeah, I feel that it's time for me for a little change and to stand up for me and the business, because I totally believe in the whole business system, and in especially in our community. It's so beautiful, the people that are in here, and how we support each other. And like the women in my team also, they say, I grew so much just by being part of the community and just by being connected, and that you are there, like that you have these like-minded people, and that we can connect with each other whenever, because you have this vision that you want to overcome fears, and you want to have another life, and you want to change yourself. Yeah, and that's for me is so powerful, and that's what I really enjoy seeing also. Yeah, and I'm so happy when people take
Yeah.
this step. Yeah, yeah, it's really cool.
Yes,
Hmm.
that's really true, because taking the first step, it actually will bring them back to themselves and their own voice and truth that has been, covered. So,
Yeah.
yeah, if there's someone who wanted to know more, just contact me
Yeah.
or Melissa, or
Contact
who's
us.
following.
Yeah, yeah.
When are you
Well,
planning to go back, Mel?
it brings me back. Yeah, thank you for reminding, because I really want to share more about the community and about the benefits that it brought me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, can you
Yeah.
can you maybe talk about it like right now
Yeah, of
before
course.
we wrap it up?
Yeah, of course. Well, you always have somebody to that understands that you want to have another life, and that challenges you also, and to bring you on a different mind. Like the community calls that we have, they bring you constantly back in, like, in believing in yourself, and that it's okay, and that there's no failure, that you can learn from everything, and that you have to believe in yourself in the first place. And yeah, I really enjoy that. Like, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
and
a
like
soul
us, and
tribe, right?
yeah, exactly. And everybody does journeys through life in their own rhythm, and makes the steps that are good for them. So nobody is walking the same path, and we all support each other in whatever you are doing. And if you are, you know, and maybe some people go fast with the business and other people do it on their own time and space, and it's also fine. Yeah, and as long as you are working on yourself and keep on believing in yourself and pushing yourself to become the better version, that is for me super very beautiful. Yeah.
That is
And how is
true.
that for
That
you?
is true.
Yeah.
It's the same as well. I mean, I wasn't built having that kind of mindset like, okay, entrepreneurship, I want to be my own boss. So I
Mm.
started the business with my best friend, and she actually
Yeah.
brought me so much of transformation because she has like that entrepreneurial mindset, and
Mm.
I wasn't. But later on, I realized that yeah, I'm built for this. I already have, aside from that fact, beforehand knowing it, I already like developed myself so much, like growing and self-confidence and all this stuff. So that's why I'm still here talking to you. I'm still connecting
Yeah.
with the community because it actually make me feel like I belong, like I have a soul family, a soul tribe
Yeah.
who's wanting to make a change. It's not just about like the financial part of it, but also creating an impact, you know, like bringing the new earth, that's what you have mentioned.
Yes. 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 My gosh, I would love to. I'd love to. Yeah, the new Earth. Sometimes it seems so far away, and then the other times, like, yeah, take it one step at a one step at a time, and you can do all that you want and all that you can. Yeah, and we
Yeah,
came here for
it's
a reason,
possible.
right? In this moment in time, so we better we better do what we came here to do, and not let this
That's
fear rule
right.
our minds. My God.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's like
nice.
a continuous self-healing. That's why that's why I'm also really passionate about this, like trying to plant a seed to people's mind, like self-healing,
Yeah,
because it's not for me, but it's
no,
for them. I feel like
exactly.
this, we feel like this, we are like high with life, maybe 80% some days
Yeah, yeah,
or
and that's the
less.
thing. Maybe you just plant a little seed in one person's mind, and maybe not now, but in a year or so, and they think, "Hey, I remember that woman. You know, it's like I read this somewhere, or this woman said that." Like, that's the most beautiful thing. It's like a ripple effect that you create. Yeah.
That's true.
And
That's
sometimes I
true.
also forget, like I wrote a post about it, that sometimes I forget that the life that I'm living can be so extraordinary for other people. But for me, it's so normal, you know, to be free, to have this freedom, to go from place to place and to think in another way and to, yeah, I sometimes forget about it. Sometimes forget about it a little bit. Yeah. I don't know how that is
And
for you, but
I I wanted to tell you, Melissa, like I'm
mm,
so proud of you because it takes a
mm,
super courageous heart to do it. Like, yeah,
uh,
because of the yeah, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of myself also.
yes, we're so proud of us. We're doing it. Cool. Yeah, but you also
Yes.
cannot do it alone, you know. So you need to have people behind you who are saying, "Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. I trust in you. Come with me. Come with me. It's so beautiful here." Yeah. So, yeah.
That's the power
Thank
of
you for also
community.
doing that
Yeah.
and believing in yourself. Mm.
And thank you also for believing in yourself because
Mm.
someone who could inspire us is also like creating the ripple effect. That's what you've mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think this
All
is a
right.
beautiful closing.
Yes. All right.
Mm.
Melissa,
Thank you
thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Yes, thank you
Oh,
also. It was a
beautiful you.
pleasure connecting with you again.
Yeah, me
Mm.
too. And just keep in touch and just be, you know, still own your truth and our truth and speak your voice.
Yes,
And yeah, the
absolutely.
new earth will arise.
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you, sweetheart.
Have a nice
Have
day,
a nice
beautiful. Bye
day. Bye
bye.
bye.